Pretty fine. कैसे भी आप लोग can you get it properly? Yes, no, chat bunch will be helpful. We're going to have a lot of fun today. This session is primarily for all the NMIMS call getters and super congrats. You're going to check your scores. We're going to make you meet your seniors as well. Can you guys hear me properly, loud and clear? Can you guys see me as well? Yes or no? Okay, great. Hi Ansh. Hi everyone. Hi Sally. Hi Himang. All right, great stuff. Chat access is with everyone and we're going to make you meet your seniors also. Super congrats. In sessions के अंदर हम cameras on रखते हैं ताकि आपकी शक्ल वगल भी दिख जाए. And process offline है, online है, वो सब हम बातें करेंगे. तो keep your camera on for some time and then you guys can switch it off later on. ठीक है भाई? हाँ, यशवीर सब बातें करेंगे आज. तो hey Addy, good seeing you man. क्या हाल है? Long time.
Yeah, hi sir, how are you? Long time.
हर साल आता है तो क्या हुई long time.
हाँ सर, इस बार देवाशीष और अन्विता भी हैं.
क्या बात है. Good seeing you man. Last time we met for the party, right?
Yes, in Mumbai.
Great. Debashish कहाँ है? Oh, Ghosh Babu.
Hi sir. Hi sir. Very good.
How are you doing, man?
NMIMS
All good, sir.
The whole
all good, sir.
gang is here. Superb, man.
Yes.
Oh, Anvita is also there. Hey, Anvita, hi.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Very good. Good seeing you. आ गए तुम्हारे बच्चे. Next batch आ गया. इनका ध्यान रखना है अभी बैठ के.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Super. और Ghosh Babu, how's life?
All good, sir. All good. Second year just ending. और 2-3 महीने बचे हैं. So yes, just enjoying it.
Superb, yeah, superb. Boys and girls, today you're going to have your seniors from all the possible batches of Narsi Monji and we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, Adi, Goa trimester. So that's a Goa trimester. Yeah. Akshat, सब बातें करेंगे यार, तू बस सुनो ही बैठ के. Great. Final checks, boys and girls. In this sessions, we all request you to keep your cameras on. पहली बार request करते हैं और दूसरी बार हम order करते हैं और तीसरी बार आपको waiting room में डाल दिया जाता है. तो इसलिए cameras on रखिएगा. Keep your cameras on till 11:30, 11:35. After that, you can switch them off. NMIMS family हमारे दिल के बड़ी close है. Because of various reasons, I have spent a lot of time with this family. In fact, when CATKing started, we started as fully focused on NMAT and MyCat long back. And now definitely it's moving towards IIM. But NM मेरे दिल के बड़ा close है. And thanks to Anisha ma'am and the whole gang. And these great people like Addy and Tushar has also joined. Ranjan साहब क्या हाल है भाई?
So I'm good. What about you?
ये एक कॉलेज है जिसका हम एक बुलाते हैं हमें 4 मिलते हैं यहाँ पे. Thanks Tushar for joining in, man. बहुत amazing है. बहुत amazing. Great. Superb. Great. So let's begin, boys and girls. Okay, last request number 2 to all the people, switch on your cameras also. That's going to be great help and we're going to get the party started. ठीक है. Hey Ashutosh, hi Aman, good seeing you, man. Hi Arshil. Hi Devansh. Hi Vaishali. Great. Hi Parv. पर्व तेरा फोटो है कि तू इतना ही स्टिल है भाई? पर्व साहू. ठीक है. Done. Okay. Hi Rishabh. Hi Ekansh. Hi Ayush. Okay. Last 30 seconds. 4 screen है आज तो भाई भरी हुई हैं. Okay. Good. Hi Chinmay. Hi Shanad. Hey Dhruv. Superb. Great. जिनकी कैमरा ऑन है उनको मैं हेलो कर रहा हूँ. बाकी मुझे दिख नहीं रहे हो तुम लोग यार. ठीक है. Hey Chinmay. Hi Diksha. Hey Atin. I like your hair, man. अतिन कुमार, थैंक्स बोल सकते, तारीफ कर रहा हूँ तेरी मैं.
Thank you.
Hey Anokhi Rathi, good seeing you. Hi Yuva Krishna, Suraj. All right, great. So we got 3 pages of these people, full house today. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Great. There are 163 odd people joining in. Okay, Chandan, Rohan, Ayushman, Tanisha. Last reminder to keep your cameras on. Our admin is really smart. He just clicks and throw you out of the waiting room. So put you in the waiting room. ठीक है, तो कैमरा ऑन कर लीजिए. 10 मिनट के लिए कर लिए. एक बार शक्ल देख लें आपकी, फिर उसके बाद तो फिर कैंपस में तो मिला करेंगे यार. चलिए भाई. Okay, great. Final call. Okay, lovely. I can see house full today. Great, super amazing. Okay, great. किसको बोले यार? आदित्य है यहाँ पे ancestor. एडी से स्टार्ट करेंगे. एडी तो ancestor है अभी, है ना? Great. Okay, boys and girls, let's check फटाफट and एक हम चेक करते हैं आपकी कैमरा ऑन करवाने के बाद. आज डिस्कशन पूरी करेंगे नारसी मंजी का प्रोसेस क्या है, what's this Watson thing, offline है, online है, and we got 4 of your seniors to come and help you up, how the process is going to be fairly, how it's going to be fair throughout the period, what help CATKing is going to be doing it because of our network, and thank you to the ex-director, Mr. Mishra, and the whole gang of Narsi Monji, and today you are here. I'm going to do these sessions for NMIMS Bangalore, Hyderabad, Indore as well, so that you can get a fair idea about the admissions process right now. A lot of questions keep coming, NMIMS versus SIBM versus this. उन सब questions को मैं ignore करूंगा आज के लिए. मेरी एक recommendation है, पहले convert करिए आज और उसके बाद अपन discussion करेंगे कहाँ जाना है, कैसे जाना है, क्या क्या करना है. ठीक है भाई, डन है, all good. अभी हाथ में कुछ नहीं है और choice मांग रहे हैं ये लोग. चले भाई, let's go. Okay, फटाफट on the chat everyone. Before we get the party started, I'm going to ask you your percentiles as well, and then we're going to take your seniors' help. So just a second. Oh, this is cap. एक second रुको. Yeah, this is Narsimonji. Okay, good. So let's go. Quickly on the chat, just type in your Narsimonji cutoffs, everyone. Fadafat, NMIMS cutoff, just type in your scores. Just type in scores. NMAT 237, 247, 243, 246, 238. Okay, 198. Okay, 245, 241, 249, 247. Excellent stuff. Okay, good. 242, 243. Okay, great. Okay, lovely. 240, great. 246. Okay, 258, NMAT 248, okay, 240, 251, 246, 245. Okay, great. I can see one or two people with the other percentiles as well, like 209 wale behind, 245, 28, like good. Guys, this is for the NMIMS call getters only. So NMAT 284, Devansh, kya baat hai, good yaar. Highest कौन है NMAT का यहाँ पे? Topper कौन है भाई? 235, 284 के ऊपर कोई? 284 के ऊपर? Superman. 284 के ऊपर कोई? Okay. Anyone? 262? Rest of the folks? Okay, good. All right, good. 242. Okay, great. Quants clear. 296. Nirmit, 296. Oh my God. बहुत बढ़िया. Quants sir 71 just cleared. Superb यार. मैं हमेशा पूछता हूँ पुराने वाले कौन है यार? CATKing family पुराने CATKing टाइप कर दो एक बार. CATKing turbo intensive. ये mocks वाले कोई हैं? Just type in turbo. Intensive CK CATKing mocks 1957 batch. CATKing intensive turbo. Okay, great. Superb. Intensive 1857 batch. CATKing intensive. Super congrats man. Super congrats. CATKing turbo OP क्या बात है. 298 Priya Gupta. Wow, this is so amazing. Great यार. और बाकी जो GDPI के अंदर आए, welcome to the CATKing family and we're going to have a lot of fun. चलिए भाई, superb. Thank you so much and hope it was helpful यार. Hope CATKing was helpful in your journey. Yes or no? हाँ भाई अनिल. Okay, great. हाँ भाई yes. Okay, great. Thank you. Hope the mocks are on point. इस बार ना हमने थोड़े NM gang seniors mock थोड़े से plus किए थे, तो थोड़े से मुश्किल किए थे, तो इनको ज्यादा मजा आया इस बार. ठीक है, गुड यार. All right, superb. चलिए CATKing OP, thanks. चलो भाई शुरू करते हैं. Let's go. So today we're going to talk about these all stats and figures are available. Top 10% जनता 40 lakh package लेके जा रही है. 36.650 is like top 20%. Thanks to a lady called Shobha Pai. जब तक ना शोभा भाई मैम है, मुझे प्लेसमेंट की टेंशन नहीं. क्यों भी आदित्य, देवशीष एंड तुषार, रंजन, अन्विता, जब तक शोभा भाई मैम है कोई टेंशन नहीं.
Of course. That's right.
Yes, sir.
True. Yeah.
ये अलग-अलग बैचेस के लोग हैं. शोभा भाई हेड ऑफ प्लेसमेंट, अमेजिंग. आई ट्राई टू मेक यू मीट हर. शी इज कैमरा शाई थोड़ी, बट ऑफ कैमरा माय गुडनेस शी विल मेक यू शाई. we'll talk about her. And yeah, this is for the MBA core, highest international 67, highest CTC 25.95, and highest CTC for finance. Genman में सबसे highest मिला है, marketing में 57 मिला है, and most of the companies which goes to top of the IIMs are also coming to the campus as well. But nevertheless, let's talk about experiences, number one, and we're going to go one by one, listen to their experiences, how their people on the YouTube are also asking some questions. यार मैं questions लूंगा, अभी इनकी पहले बात सुन लेते हैं. And they are your seniors, and last time nearly 200 बच्चे हमारे नारसिमोंजी में पढ़ रहे हैं, and इस बार बॉम्बे में, इस बार भी उतना ही नंबर होना चाहिए. And Addy, you want to go first, explaining the entire process first, and then maybe if you want to share your NMAT scores as well, which year you're a graduate of, if you want to talk about your placements as well, that's going to be great. And more importantly, your interview experience, that's going to be great help. Okay?
Sure.
ठीक है,
Sure.
let's
So
go.
I'll do that. First of all, I'll congratulate all of you for reaching here. NMIMS, without a doubt, is one of the best colleges, top tier colleges in India. Congratulations. But the journey is not over. Now is the most important part and probably the most difficult part. So give it your all. I'll give my profile first. So I'm an engineer, typical general engineer male, with close to 2.5 years work ex in Deloitte, a big four, and post that MBA from NMIMS. My summers were from Bain, and my final job, like I'm working at Everest Group currently. So that's about my profile. My NMAT score was 258, and my merit rank final convert was something around 200. I don't remember the exact rank, but yeah, that's pretty much it. During my time, it was just WAT PI. Watson Glaser was added recently, so the people from the recent batch would give you better. So essentially, yeah, the first step is all of you would have received your WAT PI letters. The first step is writing your SOP, getting it reviewed, and then uploading it to the portal so that you can book a slot. So the earlier that you book a slot, the better it is for you, so that you don't end up coming on the first day from what कैसे type के words आ रहे हैं, idea लग जाता है. So the first thing is get done with your SOP, practice the various kind of cases that you get for your WAT topics. So that's pretty much it about process preparation that you need to do, and PI obviously. So यहाँ पे there is a good team that looks after your WAT PIs, mock PIs, and everything is there, SOP review. So ensure that you take full leverage of it firstly. Talking about my process. So essentially during our year, the WAT topics that were there was you used to get a 250 word plus minus 30 word kind of an essay, and based on that you would usually have to critically analyze it, or they'll give you what is your opinion or something like that. So these are the kind of questions that you get. This is the pattern that has been there for the past 3 years. 250 words and analyze it, or maybe opinion or something like that. Generally the trend is that it has been noted, like the topics that usually come around topics like AI ho gaya. Then during my time it was unemployability. So recent topics pe around 250 words. So for example, my topic was based on unemployability of engineers, right? Then there was some topic on nanotech and everything. So these are the kind of topics. So remember the major part of it. This was the first thing. So you need to keep up to the date, keep up to date with such processes. And remember practicing, because you'll have to write around 250 words, 200 words in around maybe 20 odd minutes. So practice नहीं होगी तो नहीं लिख पाओगे, नहीं type कर पाओगे. So keep on practicing that and have a structure ready. What के लिए structure होना चाहिए? Identifying problem statements हो गया. Then maybe the root cause. Use managerial terms, stakeholder analysis, root cause mitigation measures, etc. So that's pretty much about how you go about what others can maybe take a shot at it as well. But that's pretty much about it regarding my what experience. And then PIR, so my PI, I still remember there were certain questions. I had a rapid fire beach mein, and I was asked questions like, so Women's Day was very close. So I was asked, when is Women's Day? And I answered 8th March after a second try, and then I was asked, when is Earth Day? And I was clueless. But then again, that being said, although I did not answer, I converted an MMS. So one important thing is, even if you don't answer question, that's fine. Be honest. Have your SOP, like whatever you're writing in your SOP, that's very important. Okay? Questions SOP se पूछे जाएंगे. So know your SOP inside out. First of all, know your profile inside out. PI prep के लिए, I'll be short over here. So just divide it into 4 parts. One is your profile, essentially hygiene questions. The other is your graduation. The third is your work ex, and the fourth is current topics and general current affairs type. Nikunj, can you go on mute? Yeah. So that's pretty much it. My topic, my interview was a combination of questions, 3-4 questions from SOP, basically my work ex related, then current affairs, and then something generic talk or general conversation. So that's pretty much my interview experience. All in all, panelists are pretty warm. I had a good experience, and that's pretty much it. Over to the next person.
Great, yeah, great. Who wants to go next? Ghosh, you want to go next?
Sure, sir, of course. So, hi everyone. My name is Debashish Ghosh. I did my engineering from VIT Vellore in 2019. I worked with Vodafone and Capgemini for across 30 months, and post which I ended up in NMIMS Mumbai. So I think we have a structure here. Let's follow that, what Aditya has mentioned. I think he summed up the WAT PI very well, specifically what. So I just wanted to add that don't make any grammatical mistakes. That is definitely.
Sorry for interrupting. तुम्हें से place commer कौन है?
I am a part of the current place company.
Oh, तो इसकी बातें ध्यान से सुनेंगे. Adi तू?
No, I'm not a place commer.
ठीक है. ये पूरा place commer आएगा तुम्हें मिलने के लिए. When your interview is going to be there, तो Debashish और पूरा gang पिछले 5-6 साल हो गए हैं. So from, I'm not sure you guys know these names. Harshini, they are your seniors. Yeah.
Of course.
Harshini was a student 4 years back. Now she's doing really amazing. Nevertheless, तो place com की बात नारसी मुझे की हम बाद में करेंगे. ठीक है.
For sure, sir. Of course.
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
your grammatical you should definitely avoid any grammatical mistakes during your written test. And the word limit is as such 280 words ka hota hai, matlab maximum. So don't go beyond that, of course. The topics are very random. It can be black or white or anything like that. Unemployability of engineers, something I heard, even my year it came. For me, it was more related to blockchain because that was something which was upcoming at that time. So I would like to talk more about the SOP. I was fortunate enough to work in two companies, Vodafone and Capgemini. One was a UK-based company, the other is a US-based company. I definitely leveraged that a lot. And in my in my SOP, I mentioned the transition I had from these two companies, whatever differences I saw, and how my team was, and why I wanted to do. So one thing also I realized was even today I do is that definitely you should, if you're working right now, this is for people who are with a decent amount of workers, and if you're not in notice period currently, you should definitely connect with your manager to understand what you're doing right now and the business impact of it. So a lot of people are there in IT. ठीक है, तुम लोग अभी काम वाम करोगे data analysis, data transfer, data transformation. So know the business impact of it. Now that you're moving towards an MBA degree, this is very important, and later on also will definitely help in your interviews future में, in any interviews, not just Narsi Monji. So for general knowledge questions, I was during my time, the Ukraine-Russia war had just started, and I was fully prepared on that. And then I got a question on Evergreen. There was a boat which was stuck in the Suez Canal. So it can be anything. And if you are not very sure, if you have an analytical question, like they asked me the impact of that, not exactly what happened. So if you think you can explain and तुम कर सकते हो, थोड़ा gas कर सकते हो, then only go forward with it. If you're dead sure that you won't be able to answer, just stay put and just don't say anything. Another thing I would like to say, you have your hygiene questions, right? So usme there is always this question, why NMIMS? If you say things like, Mumbai, you have a location advantage, something like that. There are other colleges also which do have the same thing. So you have to study a bit more about the college, its legacy, the current senior administration, let's say the associate dean, the placement committee head, the program chair, and things like that. This definitely gives you a push amongst the other students. So SOP, of course, make it as personalized as possible, because अभी तक क्या हो रहा है कि तुम लोग try to hoard information, as जितने mock paper मिल जाए सारे solve कर लेंगे, सब कुछ कर लेंगे. There's always an overload of information. Now it's just you from here whom you have to look into, and तुम्हारे experiences are what you have to put in very nicely out there in front of the interviewers. So yes, just look into yourself thoroughly and have your experiences put better than others. So yes.
That's lovely. Just to add on one more thing, since I'm training these guys, people who got their profiles full, कोई ऐसे हैं, just type in like me, anyone, जिनके profiles full है, मतलब इतना कुछ है बोलने के लिए कि समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बोले. कोई ऐसे हैं आप? हाँ भी बताइए. ओके, काफी लोग हैं यहाँ पे. शताक्षी है, भाभी ने, anyone else YouTube either? हाँ भाई, और कोई कि खाली है? किसका खाली? empty वाले कौन है? half pager freshers होते हैं normally. तो ये when we hire people from empty, वो देखा अंशा है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, गुड. ओके, empty, गुड. ठीक है, empty. खाली वाले ज्यादा हैं. क्या हो रहा है यार देवशीष, कैसे लोग आ रहे हैं? आईडी ठीक है, सारे empty बैठे हैं. ठीक है, टोटली ऑपोजिट ऑफ दैट. ओके, गुड. तो तो empty है तो पहले तुम भरो. पहले मैं जिनका भरा हुआ है उनकी बात करता हूँ. So make sure that you give concise things. Like I was interviewing this girl today, and she was talking about dance भी हम ही करते हैं, drama भी हम भी करते हैं, कॉलेज के हेड गर्ल भी हम ही हैं. मतलब बहुत बढ़िया है, अच्छी बात. चेस भी हम ही खेल लेते हैं. तो आप खेलिए, बहुत बढ़िया बात है. बट आउट ऑफ दोस 5-6 पॉइंट इन द टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट, इफ यू टॉकिंग टू मच टू मी रिगार्डिंग द सेम, तो यार वो फिर मैं किस पे पूछूं तुम्हें पॉइंट्स. सो रादर देन डूइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स, मेक श्योर दैट कम लिखो, कॉमा करके ज्यादा चीज भरने की जरूरत नहीं है. whichever you are proud of it, it's going to be really helpful. ठीक है, I will answer to them little bit later. एंड में अपन Q&A कर लेंगे. ठीक है, डन है. ओके, लेट्स गो टू Anvita. हाय Anvita, where are you?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. अच्छा, एक और बात, the small introduction will be helpful. तो देवशीष से पंगे लेते. देवशीष, are you already allowed to talk about your company, where are you placed and everything?
Not right now. So my summer internship, although was with Philips Lighting, I can talk a bit about my experience over there. Final company cannot be revealed until we have our placements over, which is going to be very soon. Okay. So we are going to be back here and talk about that for sure.
ठीक है, good and lovely. But are you placed yet, or the process is on?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Course मतलब process on के?
So almost done.
ऑलमोस्ट ये प्लेस कॉमर ये सीख लो भाई समझ रहे हो इसीलिए मैं इस पे सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ ऐसे ठीक है गुड थैंक्स फॉर दिस आई जस्ट वांटेड सच आंसर्स lovely let's go to Anvita and then we're going to go to Tushar Anvita let's go ahead अभी तो इनको समझ भी नहीं आ रही
So,
मेरी बातें once they are part of the system फिर तो इनको समझ आएगा घोष बाबू क्या बोल रहे थे चलिए Anvita let's go
hi guys. First of all, a very big congratulations to you all on your NMAT score. I used to be on your side of the live session nearly 1 year back, and now I'm on the other side, so life's come a full circle. Feels good to be here. I think my seniors have mentioned very well what you can expect in the entire process. I think I would like to focus more on the PI part of it. So for me, the personal interview, I was actually coached by Aditya himself. So please make sure you use CATKing's resources to the full extent because that really helped me a lot. So for me, my PI was based on my profile. The entire questions were based on my profile, on my work experience. So coming to my profile, I'm a general engineer female. I worked with TCS for 1 year, and then post that I joined NMIMS for my MBA, and I'm currently in the first year. So, one thing that I would like to tell you guys is make sure that you know everything which is there on your CV because they will ask things from your undergrad as well. So, for me, one thing that they did was they asked me questions from random subjects which were there in my undergrad, third or fourth year, I believe. I was prepared for it, so luckily I was able to answer it. But if you're not, it may not really look very good. So, make sure you're at least thorough with a few main subjects of your undergrad. Apart from that, as Debashish mentioned, you should know the business impact of what your role entailed in your work experience. So make sure you know thoroughly what all you did, how it impacted the business, and if there are any figures which can help support your claim, that is always a plus point. And if there are any extra things, like for me, one thing that stood out in my CV was that I had a publication in an international journal. So that actually helped me drive my PI interview in that direction. So if you have any journal publications or if you worked in an NGO or anything which can make you stand apart from the crowd, do make sure to mention it in your PI and guide your PI in that direction. So I think that is what can help you stand out. Apart from this, I can speak on the Watson Glaser test because it was actually introduced in my year and it was a complete curveball because we did not know it would be there for us. So I think we had only about 2-3 weeks of prep when the Watson Glaser was announced. So Watson Glaser is basically like an analytical test. It tests how you are able to quickly analyze the arguments, draw inferences from the arguments given. So make sure that you hone up on those skills as well. You can practice. I think there are a few free tests available online, so you can practice on that.
yeah
And apart
let's
from
go
that, for the what,
sorry to interrupt here let's go a little bit deep on that
yeah.
this document also from Narsimon I think and chat pe check kar lete hain do you guys are you aware of this test yes or no हाँ भाई everyone are you guys aware हाँ भाई yes everyone धोनी is okay सबको पता है तो we should spend less time on that सबको पता है ना क्या पूछते हैं okay good एक दो नए हैं little no yes okay great so maybe no अब no आ रहे हैं good so maybe a 1 minute journey on this would be really helpful काफी no and not fully है and it's going to be really helpful ठीक है good काफी लोग no बोल रहे हैं ठीक है भाई अन्विता थोड़ा सा basic
Okay, so for the Watson Glaser, right?
yeah
Uh-huh. So the Watson Glaser, I believe it is a 40-minute test. And what happens is there you are actually faced with questions which would test your skills as a manager, like how you're able to take the decisions in those split second. So there will be various questions. One would be the decision-making skills. One would be your analytical skills. One would be how you can draw inferences from the questions given. This is what I remember from my prep. So what you can do to actually prepare for this is go online and there are a few mocks which are available that will actually help give you a feel of how the actual Watson Glaser test is. And then you can actually practice on the areas that you're weak in. So for me, I was really weak in the inference based argument section. So what I used to do is really practice on that a lot. And apart from that, I feel that it is very easy to get confused between the answer options because they're very close to each other in nature. So you need to make sure that you read the question thoroughly and then answer the question given below. It is an MCQ test, Krish, the Watson Glaser test.
great you want to add something Ghosh or Addy or Tushar to this on the test
Yes, few points I wanted to add. So basically, there are five different sections because I have also passed out from last year. So you have to first one, you have to split your time evenly. So yeah, and after every section, you will get a time to practice your questions. So use that, utilize those times in meanwhile. मतलब आप वो time को अच्छे से use करना, ऐसा नहीं कि आप confuse हो जाओ. Let's say inference के questions है, deduction के question है. तो when you are moving from inferences question to deduction, ऐसा नहीं कि आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओ कि हाँ वो उसमें भी सेम क्वेश्चन था, स्टेटमेंट आर्ग्यूमेंट सेम थे. तो ये सारी चीजें मतलब एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स, आपको अपने पर्सनल बायसेस वो सब चीज नहीं लाने. जो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स लिखे हुए हैं, फोकस ऑन दोस थिंग्स. या दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय एंड.
Super. That's great. Okay, great. Anvita, anything do you want to add to this? And then we're going to go to the expert advice after we listen to Tushar's experience. फिर अपन सबसे एक बार parting thought लेंगे और we'll do a quick Q&A also. ठीक है, बड़ा मजा आता है यार. NMIMS का गैंग फुल रहता है ना, बहुत ही अमेजिंग रहता है. ठीक है, बढ़िया. चलिए, let's go. Tushar, you want to go next? And do you guys want to talk about your NMAT scores as well? Dev, तेरा score क्या था?
It was around 240, 245, just cleared the cutoff in, I think, quants. Rank was around 465 because of the interview. So that's why I emphasize a lot on the SOP. वो बहुत ही personalized था. I felt that the SOP was something which actually pushed my whole thing.
Super. Great, yeah, great.
Mine was 258.
258. Oh, stud daddy, Ben and Co. क्या बात है. Great यार, great, superb. चलिए, great. Let's go to Tushar. या तो आज क्लास में भाई हाईएस्ट कौन है यहाँ पे? 268, 281 कौन है भाई चैट के अंदर? एनीवन? कौन है 268 वाला?
वो 90 वाला कोई था.
हाँ, वो रैंडम लग रहा था वो ऐसे. ठीक है, डन. 273, 288 देवांश है, 284 देवांश है. अरे क्या बात है, पाड़ा देवांश. 272, 273, 284 हाईएस्ट है. क्या बात है. अरे रुको, हाईएस्ट अभी बैठा हुआ है यहाँ पे. हाँ भाई तुषार, लेट्स गो टू यू.
So first of all, congratulations for your convert, guys. And talking about my NMAT score, so my NMAT score was 287, and my merit rank was around 262, 263. I don't remember right now. And talking about the SOP part, so in SOP, majorly you have to cover 3 points, 3 factors or whatsoever you think. First is your life cycle, whatever thing. Let's say if you want to take marketing while pursuing your MBA or finance or let's say operations. So try to connect dots with your life. Let's say I tried to connect my dots when I was a toddler. I saw a salesperson in a train, how he used to market his product. So I tried to connect those dots with my life cycle. Also your motivations, also your goals. So in SOP, always try to implement all these things like life, motivations, goals, and also unique value proposition. Because why they will take you, why they will select your SOP, there should be some uniqueness in your SOP. Now moving on to the what. So basically my what topic was very related to the GPT. Yeah. So they gave me a statement. It was a problem statement of 3-4 liner that if ChatGPT will be implemented in MBA schools, so does that will help students to qualify more marks or take placements? So yeah. So basically what I feel in your what topic, you have to cover 3 points. First is your knowledge about the topic. Second is your own perspective or your own thoughts about the topic. Third is, which already Debashish covered, is your vocabulary, is your words, whatever words you use while writing the SOP, while writing the word. Yeah. So now moving onto the PI. So yeah, my PI was quite grilling because they interrupted me a lot. Because I belong from a tier 2 city, they started grilling me on that. What is famous? Who is your CM? Who is your governor? Who is your education minister? They interrupted me a lot. It was a quite 22 minutes of PI. But still I got selected. You have to be very honest while giving your interview, because see, वो 1000 इंटरव्यू लेके बैठे हुए हैं, तो वहां ओवर स्मार्ट नहीं बनना. they will see your face expressions, hand gestures, ये सारी चीजें भी मैटर करती है. तो इन सब चीजों पे भी आपको वर्कआउट करना होगा. Start giving your mocks in front of your mirror or whatsoever. मतलब जो भी आपके सामने या कैमरा ऑन करके वीडियो आप रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हो. मतलब मैं अपने टाइम में ऐसे करता था कि म्यूट कर देता, वीडियो ऑफ कर देता था एंड यूज्ड टू रिकॉर्ड माय ऑडियो कि कहाँ मुझे उसको और अच्छे से इम्प्रूव करना है. सो इट हेल्प मी अ लॉट. And talking about some more insights about PI, always have a smile on your face, use some hand gestures, and never मतलब झूठ मत बोलना. यही मैं बोलूंगा. मतलब इट्स ओके, मेरे 2 क्वेश्चंस गलत हो गए थे. मतलब मैंने बोला था कि मेरे को आंसर नहीं मालूम है, बट स्टिल आई गॉट सेलेक्टेड. बट इफ यू ट्राई टू बी ओवर स्मार्ट तो वो दिक्कत हो जाएगा. और ऑलवेज मेंटेन अ आई कांटेक्ट विद अ इंटरव्यूअर विद अ स्माइल. सो दैट्स ऑल अबाउट फ्रॉम माय एंड, स्मॉल tips. Yeah, thank you.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया. This is really amazing. I think this is pretty comprehensive for everyone. Great. We can take 1 or 2 questions as well. बहुत सारे questions आ रहे हैं. People can take it one by one. Anybody wants to pick up one question? 249 score where conversion is possible for Bombay core. Okay, great. So
I'll take it. Okay.
ऐड ही नहीं, तू senior है यार, तू बोल दे यार.
So just one question. I had a lot of batchmates who converted NMIMS at the borderline score. Like अगर 235 cut off है तो 235. So whether it's 235, 240, 245 or whatsoever, just remember PI is the game changer. अगर तुम्हारा PI खराब गया तो even 250 है तो convert नहीं होगा. So focus on giving your best to the WAT PI, Watson Glaser and SOP, and you will be able to convert it. So don't कि हाँ यार मेरा 260 है तो कितना परसेंट चांसेस है, 60% है, वो कोई नहीं बता पाएगा. I don't think anyone will be able to tell that. So I guess you can start asking more relevant, like, ask questions like what are things about NMIMS we need to keep in mind or so on and so forth. So if anyone wants to add, you can add.
Yeah, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. अभी one line on that. और जिसका border line होता है ना, तुम्हारे सीनियर है, श्रुति करके है, she was like border line. आज से 4 साल पहले 5 साल में कट ऑफ used to be 208, 209. Paper used to be slightly tough. And she was borderline. Harshini was borderline. Harshini was 900, cutoff used to be 208, 210 and 211. I remember that. This is like, so जिसका borderline है उसका पक्का convert हुआ है. I've seen that. तो अगर किसी का borderline है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम पढ़ाई छोड़ दो. At the same time, if you got a 260 also, your rank can, go out of the park. So इसलिए थोड़ा सा ध्यान से, but it doesn't matter. ठीक है, great. What if one is not sure about the specialization? ये generic question है यार. You should be sure about the specialization. I always like people who know a little bit about it. You can say that you're confused, but nobody likes confused people. Like everyone's confused. You can say, I'm going to learn this in the first year of MBA and second year I'm going to decide. You can say that, but I was always sick and my inclination is towards that. That's great. Okay. Any more questions? Anybody wants to take? बहुत सारे questions आ रहे हैं. Okay. Is Watson similar to that decision making? Great. Who wants to take this up? Anvita or Tushar?
Yeah, it's similar, and also time management is also the main thing which you have to keep in mind while solving the questions. So it's quite similar. Yeah.
बहुत ही बढ़िया.
Anvita, you want to add something?
Yeah, so on the time management thing, I would like to say that, like, do not get stuck on one question. If you feel that it is taking a lot of time, or if you're not very sure of it, like, mark it and go on to the next one. Do not focus all your attention to one question, because it happened with me, and I feel that that kind of lowered my score a bit. So be sure to actually keep on moving forward.
Brilliant. That's great. Okay, any more questions? Core versus pharma management. यार, I'll be honest with you, this session we are just focusing mainly on form. ये तुम नीचे comment कर देना एक बार. आपका comment तो आ गया जो YouTube पे सुन रहे हैं. If you guys want me to cover more as well. So if you want me to cover Hyderabad, Bangalore, others. किस-किस के यहाँ पे हैदराबाद है यार? किसी को सब कॉल आई होंगी ना तुम्हारी तो. किसी का only हैदराबाद, only Bangalore है कुछ? Only हैदराबाद, only Bangalore ऐसा कुछ है? Just type in only हैदराबाद. यहाँ पे mainly top आता है. Only Bangalore. ध्रुव का only Bangalore है. Okay, good. तो शताक्षी का ओनली बैंगलोर है, डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है, ओनली हैदराबाद है. ओके गुड, ओनली बैंगलोर हैदराबाद. काफी लोग हैं ऐसे वाले. गुड यार. तो यू नीड टू वेट लिटिल बिट फॉर दिस बिकॉज दिस सेशन प्राइमरली वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन दैट. बट एक लाइन सुन लेते हैं इनसे यार. क्या चल रहा है भाई? देबशीष या एडी, बैंगलोर भी आपका हो गया यार, 10 साल प्लस हो गए हैं बैंगलोर को भी, एंड हैदराबाद भी काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं. डायरेक्टर इज मिस्टर घोष एंड देयर इज अ लेडी कॉल्ड नारायणी हु इज हेडिंग द शो एट IIM Bangalore. Pretty good lady and learned. क्या सीन क्या है? And how these guys are doing overall?
So we have multiple sister colleges now, and like NMIMS Mumbai has multiple sister colleges. Bangalore has its location advantage, of course. If you think you have an IT profile, there are a lot of good tech IT companies, big fours coming out there. Then we have Navi Mumbai, which also is close to Mumbai, so it also has multiple. No, so it's just that the type of companies which come might not be a lot different in Bangalore and Navi Mumbai. It's just that the type of roles. Bangalore would be mainly IT roles. Mumbai is closer to here. Finance is other companies आ सकती है Navi Mumbai compared to Bangalore. Uh, try for Mumbai, of course. That
इससे
would
कुछ
should.
क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछूंगा मैं, ये सब झूठ बोल रहा है. तो सारी कंपनीज अलग अलग आती हैं, बट बैंगलोर इज डूइंग गुड. But try for Bombay. Yeah, that I was waiting for that. हाँ, वो बोल, वो I want to listen to that more.
Of course, sir. Try for Bombay.
Try for Bombay. नहीं बैंगलोर भी अच्छा कर रहा है, but yeah, Bombay is Bombay, isn't it, guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not because you are from there. ऐसे मत बोलो. हाँ? ठीक है, good. So NMIMS versus Bangalore versus SIIB. देखिए नारसी मुंजी का सेशन हो रहा है. यहाँ सिम्बी विम्बी वी डोंट केयर. हाँ, तो सिम्बी के सेशन में हम यही बात बोलेंगे उनके लिए, तो इसलिए भी रुक जाओ भाई. ठीक है. ओके, हर्ष क्या सही यॉन कर रहा है भाई, क्या खोला है मुंह बंदे में, मजा ही आ गया. गुड. हाँ भाई, ग्रेट. एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस? हाउ इज फार्मास्यूटिकल? विल टॉक अबाउट अदर थिंग्स एज वेल. सिर्फ बॉम्बे के कुछ सवाल हो तो बताओ भाई. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll just tell you one line. All the courses are good. No courses are bad. In Bombay for sure. Bangalore, we need to get more information. But I know a girl in NM Bangalore. आज से कुछ साल पहले, she was my student, Minaz Sheikh. She worked as an intern at CATKing, and for 5,000 to 8,000 odd rupees, and she's in VMware right now. And her highest package was उस time पे, आज से 5-6 साल पहले, around 21 lakh rupees. I'm assuming that she should be at around 40-45 easily, or maybe 50 around for sure. And उसका स्टोरी काफी अच्छा है. बैंगलोर वाले एक बार गूगल मार लेना, CATKing मिनाज शेख, यूट्यूब पे डाल देना. उसका एक वीडियो भी बनाया था हमने, बहुत प्यारी बंदी, बहुत अमेजिंग बंदी. ठीक है, ग्रेट. ओके, एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस?
Sir, I would like to take up one question. I can see a lot of people are asking about their company. So I work at this particular company, how I work with this particular months, and how can I leverage this company?
Yeah.
So NMIMS has a legacy of more than 40 years, and definitely there would be alums in your company जो कि बहुत ही top positions पे. For example, I was in Capgemini. The MD was Aruna Jayanti, and at that time she was the MD, and now she's at an even higher position in worldwide. Capgemini is a US company. So definitely look into these things before you enter the meeting room and the interview room. And these would the alumni base definitely helps, and the knowledge about the alumni base also shows that you have researched well about the college. So this is definitely something you should take care of.
Got it. Superb. Okay, that's great. Anyone do questions? Please talk about freshers. Okay, कितना % freshers चल रहा है अभी? देवशीष को तो रट्टा पड़ लगा पड़ा होगा.
So let's say 30% of the batch. So a lot of people are freshers. We have a very diverse set of batch.
Yeah, that's great. By freshers hai. Okay, great. Does CV matter for freshers? CV is everything. Okay. ये अभी तुम 20 स्कूल का इंटरव्यूज के सब नाटक खत्म करो, उसके बाद कुछ और तुम्हारी कोई शक्ल नहीं देखेगा, सिर्फ एक ही चीज का ईमेल आया करेगा, CV सबमिट, CV ड्रॉप, CV चेंज. ये जो आप तुम क्यूट क्यूट चेहरे देख रहे हो ना, इसमें जो प्लेस कॉमर्स हैं वो अलग चेहरा दिखाएंगे आपको, इंक्लूडिंग घोष बाबू. Great. So CV is everything. So build your CV for sure. It's going to be really helpful. SOP का word limit लिखा होगा ना वहाँ पे 300 के आसपास होगा. Good. Is there any CV format? We can give you CV formats, but they can grill you, are being honest. What do you think, Debashish, Tushar? पहले ही NM का CV दे देंगे. Addy senior Addy, तू बता.
As of now, CV is not required for the NMIMS interview. अब interview convert कर लो, and then you can ask for whatever you want. Like convert कर लो, and then we can have the CV. I don't think they've asked for the CV right now. So focus on what you write on your SOP, I guess.
Got it. एक और question है. What's the weightage of NMAT score for the final conversion of the call of Bombay? Anvita, you want to take it up? Tushar, you want to take it?
234 it is.
नहीं cut off नहीं. Wait.
So it changes. Essentially, it changes. Like मेरे batch में it was 70%, then they switched to 50%. So वो change होता रहता है. Average 50% रहेगा, and they'll tell you on the first day of the interview. उससे पहले nobody knows. So it changes every year almost.
ठीक है.
Last year it was 70% NMAT score.
NMAT score का weightage was 70%. Okay.
So we say it's 70%, but as Aditya said, your PI matters much more than your score. So even if it's 70%, you are at 268, still you can convert at 240.
Superb. Great. So I would say 100%. If they don't like you, you're out. ठीक है, even if you're too good. सीधी बात है. So it's for all the IIMs, all SPJains of the world, every B school, please. It doesn't matter. Your math doesn't matter. I've been on the panel of some top business schools. Don't ask me which and what. But यार नहीं होता यार. बस पसंद आते हो आप, जब पसंद आते हो तो करने के बाद मैथ्स भी काउंट किया हुआ है मैंने बैठ के कि यार ये बंदा पसंद आ गया है, अब हम मैथ्स सम करके गोश्त का बना देंगे. I'll be honest with you, and that's what you would also do when you're sitting on the whole thing. If somebody's at 2:30, yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Expected WAT and PI topics. अब dashboard पे जाओ यार, सारे topics दिए हुए हैं मैंने. And in my next class, I'll discuss all that. तुम्हारी Thursday की जो class होती है उसके अंदर we discuss WAT PI topics. All the current affairs, generic one for sure. The basics ones, AI, how AI is going to make jobs, create jobs, lose jobs for sure. Learn more about war, not the Ukraine war, now the Palestine-Israel. G20 is still a hot topic. You guys can learn more about it. They can also ask you some generic stuff, which could be an abstract topic also, blue, red, green, कुछ भी हो सकता है यार. ठीक है, done है. सर आप इतना हार्ड वर्क कैसे कर लेते हो? ये आउट ऑफ पेपर क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, okay. I read one of the interviews asked about the prominent faculty of Narsimunji. Can you tell something about that, about the club, so that we can mention during the interview? That's lovely. Good question. I like it. Who wants to take it up? Ghosh नहीं बोलेगा. Ghosh बोलेगा एक ही है bro हम.
No, sir. We all work in tandem. What's our area? But I think someone else can take it up.
Good. Thank you, Ghosh.
Anvita, do you want to take it up? Else I'll answer. Okay, I'll take it up, no issues.
Yeah.
So essentially, yeah, see, try to curate your answer based on your intended specialization. For example, if you're inclined towards marketing, talk about NJM. If you are inclined towards finance, phenomenon is a finance cell, etc., etc. So, and again, see reputed faculty. Say, for example, Sachin Mathur, sir, for finance. Then again, marketing, there are people. So yeah, Hitesh Kalro sir. So just go and see website पे सब कुछ मिल जाएगा उनकी faculty, clubs and everything. Just go through that, have a basic idea. You can leverage that. I think somebody asked right कि interview में companies को कैसे leverage करना है. You can also leverage this information and say, clubs like these can help me, grow, provide additional exposure and so on and so forth. So NJM, Phenomenon, Optimus, then we have, reputed faculty that's present on the website. So just put in some effort, go to the website, you'll find all kinds of whatever information you want.
Superb. That's great. Yeah, there is student council. I think we'll do a session on that, yaar. Huh? अभी यहाँ पे हर तरह के लोग बैठे हैं. The session is going on YouTube as well. So we'll talk a little bit more about. We'll get Anisha ma'am to cover most of the club. They'll do that. Great. What is the calls to seat ratio? यार सब कुछ पूछ लोगे यार. This number doesn't come out, but I would say anything after IIM A, B, C, it ranges from 5x to 8x. For sure. तो आप हिसाब किताब लगा लो 5x to 8x. But I've seen even barring last time तो लोगों ने छोड़ा ही नहीं, right, Anvita? Last time the waitlist movement and was crazy at NMIMS.
और यार लास्ट टाइम मतलब ऐसा हो गया था कि एकदम एंड तक भी वेट लिस्ट मतलब बहुत कम मूव हुआ था बिकॉज आई थिंक बाकी कॉलेजेस में भी बहुत कम हुआ था. आई गेस देयर वर अ फ्यू बैक कॉल्स एज वेल, लाइक लास्ट ईयर के बच्चे आए थे. सो एनएमआईएमएस का ही कॉल लिस्ट मूव नहीं हुआ था, सो उसमें थोड़ी दिक्कत आ गई थी. सो इट्स वेरी अनप्रेडिक्टेबल. यू कांट रियली से इट बिफोरहैंड कि क्या रेशियो हो सकता है. इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन ईयर टू ईयर.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. ठीक है, तो भाई and my advice to everyone, don't take any call lightly. You could have got call from an KOI code, but you may be sitting inside NMIMS. You could have got call from NMIMS Bombay, but you could be sitting inside Bangalore as well. So, but I always recommend you guys make sure that you convert the calls. The amount of hard work we're going to plug in for NMIMS IIMs is going to be like massive. And मैं 1 घंटे में पढ़ा के आया हूँ. दोबारा अभी कैप की गुणगान गा रहा था, अभी नारसी मुझे गुणगान गा रहा हूँ. एंड आई एम गोइंग टू बी देयर. बट यार ये कन्वर्ट कर लेना बैठ के. हाँ, इसको छोटा मोटा समझने का. ठीक है, गुड. All right, I think we can keep on going. Thank you so much for boys and girls. Say a big thank you to your seniors and बहुत ही बढ़िया रहेगा. और Debashish, people on the comments are trying to reach out to you guys on LinkedIn. You can surely ignore them. So don't promise them anything that you will reply to them because all of them will reach out to that. So इनको बोल देना CATKing के डैशबोर्ड पे सब कुछ है, बस पढ़ लो बैठ के. ठीक है. Of course, if you want to reply to them, I am not giving you guarantee they'll reply. पहले बता रहा हूँ भाई. ठीक है, डन है. Apart from Addy वेला हो गया अभी. क्यों Addy? नौकरी लग गई तेरी अभी?
सर नौकरी के बाद ज्यादा मतलब बिजी होते हैं, बट यस अभी थोड़ा सा फ्री टाइम तो होता है आफ्टर ऑफिस। ये लेट नाइट असाइनमेंट्स नहीं होते हैं, या सडन कॉल्स कि हाँ ये अब अटेंड करना है, या प्लेसमेंट का स्ट्रेस, सो एवरीथिंग इज काइंड ऑफ, वो सब चीजें हट जाती हैं, अलग काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेस।
या गोश्त का मेल आ रहा है, प्लीज सबमिट दिस 11
आई विल नॉट कमेंट ऑन दैट।
सर अगली बार नहीं आ रहा मैं यहाँ पे, क्यों घोष?
No, sir, it was a lovely experience and thank you so much for inviting us.
यार बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स से अ बिग थैंक यू। और पहले तो प्लेज करो, ये ना जनरेशंस बैठी हुई यहाँ पे। सो एडी ने हेल्प किया अनविता को, और अनविता हेल्प करने आ रही है तुम्हें, ठीक है? एंड यूर ऑन द सेम फ्रेम। सो दिस कैटकिंग फैमिली वी ऑलवेज कॉल इट, बड़ा हमने खून पसीने से बनाया, यू नो। माई I get a lump in my throat when I talk about that. So bloody turn the world upside down, convert your calls, and you have to convert your best call. That's the only pledge you have to take. I repeat, if you're sitting, got a call of Narsimanji Bombay, it has to bloody convert it come what may. You should be the next Anvita, you should be the next Tushar. और एक और प्लेज करो, अगले साल मैं फोन करूंगा एक बंदे को तो 4 आने चाहिए यहाँ पे। एनएम गैंग हमारा बहुत ही प्यारा है, ठीक है? और we'll keep helping them again and again, and we'll keep calling them also. All right, thank you. Thanks, Debashish. Ghosh, sorry if I crossed the boundary, but I love you guys, man.
Thank you so much, sir. Not at all. Thank you so much, sir.
I was a P-commer myself, so I know.
Of course, we know, sir.
Cheers, man. Bye, Tushar. Bye, Anvita. Bye, everyone. Bye, Krishna.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining in. And
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
CATKing to NMAT family. Let's convert it calls. बाकी सेशंस हम करेंगे about NM Bangalore, Hyderabad and other schools as well. ठीक है भाई, सब करेंगे। मुझे कमेंट करके दे देना so that I can request our students to come on board as well. Bye guys, take care. Have a good night. Thank you everyone. Take care. All the best. YouTube family, you guys rock. Keep preparing.